Morning, how the devil are you? You well? Excellent, me too. Thank you very much for asking. Welcome to another episode of Dazed and Confused. That's very close. Let's just move that back a little bit. There we go, that's better, rather than it being shoved up my nostril. Good morning. So how was your weekend? Did you have a good one? Excellent. I did as well. Thank you very much. We had some nice family time. Nice, obviously, not to be broadcasting every day. Still had content going out and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, it was a good weekend. Hopefully, yours was good as well. For those of you who've never joined us before, this is your chance to ask questions about social media, about video, and get the answers that you need for your brand and for your business. So if you're struggling with any element of social media or about video right now on your brand, on your business, you sat there going, I really want to do this, but I don't know how to do it. Drop me a question. Whatever platform you're watching on right now, we'll do our best to answer as many of them as we possibly can. We're currently live on Twitter, Periscope, YouTube, 3 different Facebook groups, and on Instagram Live as well. So I think we're covering all the bases, apart from LinkedIn, who are still dragging their heels on letting me go live on LinkedIn, but we won't go into that. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about the fact it's National Hugging Day. We've got a few questions to answer as well. First things first, though, who the hell am I to tell you anything? Well, I'm Simon Scholes. I'm the founder and creative director of Perception Studios, this bad boy here, and we are an award-winning visual marketing agency. We're based in the UK, and we help brands and businesses create content for their social media that helps them stand out. So that's anything from video, animation, aerial work, photography, graphics, all sorts of different elements that we help them with to really stand out on social media. We create all sorts of different video content as well, but that's where we specialize. But we take you through the whole process. So every client we work with, we start with the creative, and then we take them all the way through to the point of actual delivery, and even beyond that if they need us to help them with distribution and that kind of stuff. However, for me personally, a few years ago, I went through some hard times and realized actually not every brand, not every business had the unending marketing budgets that some of the people we've been lucky enough to work with actually have. So what can they do to create content? Because social media is just this massive runaway train, really powerful tool. But what can you do to be putting content out on social media on a regular basis without spending a lot of money? So I came up with a process called How to 9 Times Your Social Media. I turned it into a book. It went to #1. You can download the book now for free. It's available in the section below. Go click on that. I've made it completely free while we're all stuck in this crazy lockdown situation. So everybody has the ability to start creating some content. So if you want that, go and download it. But basically, I just want to try and help as many people as possible get on that content creation journey, start making stuff for their social media, be it video, be it animations, be it text, be it photographs, be it audio, whatever it might be. There is elements there that everybody can do. And to be honest, you can do all of it. Trust me, it's dead simple once you get into that flow of actually doing it. So that's what these videos are about. It's to try and help you start creating more content, get putting content out for your brand, for your business, so that more people can talk about, yeah, we come out of this crazy situation and everyone goes, I remember them. They gave me loads of value before. Well, I need services. I'm going to go and have a chat with them, because you've been in their mindset every day. Because whatever social media channel they're on, where your audience is, they're scrolling through and finding you. So that's what this is all about, really. It's just try and help you stay relevant, help you have content out there. And also help me as well, because let's face it, I record these and then I edit them into short form videos and turn them into memes and edit the questions out and turn those into short video questions and stuff. So yeah, it's a win-win situation. So today we're going to talk about the fact it's National Hugging Day, not in the UK. It's National Hugging Day in America. But let's be honest, right now, who could go for a hug from somebody other than their other half or the kids? I know I could. And yeah, it would be great to see family and give them hugs and stuff like that. But obviously, we're still in a situation where you can't do that. It's not really the done thing. And I know they've lifted rules and all sorts of stuff, but common sense prevails. And actually going around and hugging everybody that you see who are old friends, old family, is not the best way forward. We went to see some friends yesterday, socially distanced in their garden, sat chatting. We didn't hug them when we arrived. We didn't hug them when we left. Max stayed away from them. And so, yeah, we can't do any of that. And as humans, That's what we need. I'm going to get a little bit scientific again, but we do. We all need that interaction. We need that element of affection from some other half or family or friends or what have you. And not everybody is able to get that right now. Not even necessarily even a call to family, because they may not have any family or friends or what have you. So have you considered the other side of the fence on your audience? So when it comes to creating all this great social media, you're building an awesome audience. They're your tribe. They're your family online. So have you, during all of this craziness, at any point at all, reached out and said, "Hi, it's Simon here. Just checking in to see how you're doing, because I know how difficult this is for everybody at the moment." There's no hidden agenda. You're not trying to dive in there with a sell. It's just literally reaching out and proving you're human. Because as a friend of mine puts very well, and I've used it for years myself as well, Polly Burrido, if you don't know who she is, she's another marketing person based out towards Henley, and her business and what she puts everything behind is human to human. There is B2C, there is B2B. Absolutely, we understand this, but we are all humans. We all buy from another human. We don't buy from a soulless entity. There's always a human behind it. Even the big brands like Nike and Coke and Pepsi, there's still people behind those brands. So we buy from the emotion that we created. We are humans. So when was the last time you reached out and actually was a little bit human on social media? It can be the worst platforms in the world for spreading false news and malice and racism and sexism and horrible stuff. But it can also be a great tool for reaching out. You've got an awesome audience. You've built it. You've spent time building this. Reach out to people and just say, "Hi, how are you doing?" If you've got any business group, if you've got a business page and you've got a few hundred people on there, doesn't matter. Reach out to each person individually. Spend a bit of time. Might take you a couple of weeks to do this. Doesn't matter how long it takes you to do it. Just reach out and say, "Hi, how are you doing? Hope you're well. Are you getting through all this?" Because somebody will come back and want to talk. Some people will just say, "Yeah, all fine and dandy. Thanks ever so much." Now, some people will see it as you instantly trying to dive in there and sell. You're not. You've got no hidden agenda. But if that's what they want to believe, fine. But if somebody comes back and says, "You know what, I'm really struggling at the moment," you can dive back in and go, "Yeah, me too," or "No, I'm actually fine. Do you know what got me through it?" or what have you. Or don't forget, if you ever need to have a chat, I'm always here. You're just trying to be human. That's what social media is all about, being social. There's one key word in the title of all these social media channels, and that is the word social. You're reaching out and you're helping somebody, be that helping them with value, or as because it's National Hugging Day, I'm talking about being a bit more human, reaching out and actually being human to your audience. Is there anything I can help you with? And it doesn't have to be work-based. If you live locally to me, can I go out and get you some shopping because you are shielding at the moment? Do you not have a face mask? I know somebody who makes them. I'll get you one. I'll bring it over. Those little things are just simple little things, but prove you're actually human behind the business, and just help keep building that connection, that emotional connection. And yes, okay, there's going to be an element of somebody potentially going, "My word, thanks ever so much to Simon for reaching out. You really helped me," or "Thanks for getting my shopping, Simon. That was really good of you." Whatever. But that doesn't have to, you're not doing it for that. You're doing it because you're human, and because social media can be an excellent tool. So many people demonize social media without thinking about how it can actually be a great tool for a brand and for a business and for just being human. So start being a bit more human on your social media. Start reaching out, asking those people in your groups, your business pages, how they're getting on. As simple as that. It really is. Good morning. If you've just joined me, hello to Ed, who's just joined me, saying, "How are you diddling?" I'm diddling just fine. Thank you very much. And hope I had a good weekend. You missed the intro, but yes, I had a great weekend. Thank you very much. If you're watching whatever platform you're on at the moment, be it Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, Instagram, wherever you are, drop me a line just saying hello if you just want to say hello. But if you've got any questions about social media, about video for your brand, for your business, stick them into the comments and we'll go through them today, as long as Max doesn't wake up before I finish. So we're just going to go with it and see what we can do. So first question came through on email, on Twitter, even, that I saw the other day. Philosopher's Army was asking the question on Twitter: "How can I monetize my brand but only while continuing to add value to my followers and community. And what are the most effective ways of reaching people through social media marketing? Okay, monetizing your brand while continuing to add value. If you seriously don't want to sell anything, I would recommend a level of affiliate marketing. I've seen a lot of people doing this. I've seen a lot of people talk about this in the past. I've done interviews with people like Sonny T, Alan Spicer when he came on and talked about YouTube. He talked about affiliate marketing as well. It's a great way of you directing your audience who have got so much value from you to make you some money, but without you necessarily selling anything. So you're called Philosopher's Army. I'm guessing from the name of your tweet that you are in some sort of philosophical mindset. So maybe once a week you talk about a book you've been reading that is dedicated to philosophers, whatever it is, Nietzsche or something like that, and you draw people to the fact that they can buy that book from the link below in your description. Make sure under the description you point out it's an affiliate link, and when they download that book or buy that hardback version of that book, you will get a cut of that money. It's a really simple way of making some cash without you necessarily having to break any ethics in your mindset of, I want to make money, we all need to make money, but I really don't want to sell right now, I just want to give value. So just give value, and then if somebody wants to buy that book because you've enjoyed it and you've given some value from it and give them a bit more of an understanding of that book, then they can go download that book, get it, and you'll make some money from it. That's probably what I would say. Is a great way of trying to make money that way. Effective ways of reaching people on social media marketing. If you've got the time, reach out to them. Be social. We just spoke about it. But on the other flip side of the coin, be social for your business. So reach out and give value to those people who need help in that area that you're an expert. So whatever you're a voice of authority in, be it accounting, plumbing, electrician, social media, marketing, video making, photography, whatever it might be, reach out and give value in that area to those people who need it, or just give some value generally and then point people towards that particular value. So people might be wanting to buy blinds, you might make blinds, you might have shown people how to make blinds themselves, and you say, oh, if you want to fix your blind, here's how to do X, Y, and Z, or what have you. Just be social on social media. I can't reiterate it enough. So many people struggle with the concept of being social on social media, and I don't understand why. That's what it's there for, to be honest. So yeah, absolutely. And let's have a quick look at the comments. Ed McIntyre saying, thanks ever so much. Glad you had a good weekend. He also had a good weekend as well with his social media content, and got some great numbers on his posts, and also got a great response on the live stream he did after the Leeds game on Saturday. Telling you, live is great. Over 1,000 views within 16 hours or so, which is the best response I've had on a video in a while. Wasn't expecting a live stream to do so well afterwards, but it really has. It will do. Everybody's talking about football right now. All those football fans who've had no football for ages now have football. And somebody coming on and talking about the team that they love on social media afterwards and telling everybody that they're going to talk about the team that they love about on social media afterwards, they're just going to lap it up. George Benson, who I'm sure you know, Ed, but some people might not. He's a YouTube creator and he's a huge Chelsea fan, and he's been doing his own live commentary on the Chelsea matches as the Chelsea matches are watched over in Bali. So, but he's been getting, again, some great numbers on there. People diving in and watching him talk about the football match that they're watching as well. But it's just to get somebody else's point of view. But that's what it's all about. It's not necessarily even an entertainment value. It's actually, oh, well, that's his point of view. I'm not sure I agree. Maybe I'll debate with him in the comments or what have you. But yeah, that's brilliant. I'm so glad it's worked. So yeah, brilliant. Great stuff. Keep doing them. Keep doing them after every single game. Start building an audience of people who are going to tune in after the match to listen to what you've got to say about Leeds United. And if you can, even better, use something like StreamYard, which I know you use, and get other fans involved as well. So like, if you want to come and join me on the broadcast and talk about it, come and join me right now, and we'll talk about the goal that meant we lost, or the goal that means Leeds United will go up to the Premier League this year. That would be, I think, even more invaluable, because then you're getting them involved into the content, and that's really where the level of collaboration starts to go to a completely new level. But awesome. Glad it's working for you. And let's have a quick look at the second question. Here we go. So Dev got in touch and is asking, is it better to gift what you're good at or what they need? So in other words, is it better to give value in your area of expertise, or is it better to find something that's going to make you money, basically, is what I'm taking from that. And personally, I don't think they should be mutually exclusive. Too many people follow the pound signs or the dollar signs rather than actually doing something that they really enjoy doing. And it shows in your content. If you're making content you're not passionate about, but you're making it because you've seen it's worked on a trend and you're hoping you can dive onto that trend and get a big audience and then become an influencer, it doesn't happen quickly anymore. It doesn't happen that easily. So what you've got to do something you enjoy, because then even if you don't become an influencer, you have created loads of content you've loved creating and you've not just put hard work in for the hell of it. So for me, they're not mutually exclusive. Do what you enjoy and then give value in what it is that you enjoy. Accountants, not everybody needs one, but those who do get value from them in the content they put out and then go to them as a customer. Whatever it is that you do, put the value out. Your audience might be smaller than it might be if you went for a bigger marketplace, but so what? You're creating content you love, and that audience will then go, oh, hang on a minute, I really like that. And the service he provides, brilliant. We're going to go and buy that service as well. So don't just assume those two things are completely exclusive to each other. They're not. They are together like that, like mac and cheese. So don't let them separate. Do something you love doing. Give value in that. And yes, your niche audience might be smaller, but so what? Who cares? It doesn't matter how many people are watching the content, as long as the people who are watching the content are getting value from it. You might have a huge audience, like I've got quite a lot of people on different channels who can watch me, but I know my content's evolved over the years, so not everybody necessarily watches it. But I know that those people who do watch it get value from it. That's all that matters. Don't worry about everything else. Just concentrate on doing something you love rather than following that. That will come afterwards. And I know that's easy for some people to say, especially those people who are rich, and I'm not rich in any way, shape or form, but it's easy for some people to say. But yeah, you just you have to step away from all of that and the numbers and just create content you love. Ed's doing it. Ed's a massive Leeds fan. There's never going to be any money in Leeds United, is there? Let's be honest. But he's creating content he loves about something else that he loves. And who knows what might happen down the road. He could end up making a fortune as a Leeds United content creator. You just never know. Okay, right. And that's it. We have run out of questions, run out of comments. So we're going to disappear. A nice, short, succinct live video today. Thank you so much for following me. Thank you so much for joining me today as well. If you've, for the first time ever, dropped into one of these live sessions and you're thinking, I've got a question, I'd really like him to answer it. I'm a bit scared to put my hand up in the classroom right now. Don't worry, you can email me. And my email address is scrolling along the bottom of the screen right now if you're watching on the live or on the replay. And if you're listening on the podcast, which this will become tonight's podcast, don't worry, my email address is in the section below. You can go and click the link and drop me an email and ask me whatever question you want to. And we can either move that question into tomorrow's live, or we can just answer your question on email or have a Skype together and have a bit of a consultation or something and see if I can help you out somewhere down the lines. Don't forget, if you want to, download my book as well. That's available in the section below, completely free, doesn't cost you a penny. And yeah, you can get my book for nothing. It takes you through the whole process that I take all my customers and clients through, where they can 9 times their social media, and there's some other bits and pieces chucked in there as well, SEO and meta tags and descriptions and all sorts of stuff. So hopefully there's some value in there for somebody. Anyway, right, I'm going to shoot off. I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of nap time and enjoy the rest of my coffee. And I will catch you guys on Wednesday. I'm getting used to saying this. It's not tomorrow. It's Wednesday. I will see you live on Wednesday around about the same time. But until then, as always, stay safe. Just use your common sense. Do the sensible thing. And yeah, hopefully everything goes swimmingly well until Wednesday. Have a good one, and yeah, I'll see you then. Bye.